Okay, this is a tutorial on bases loaded. I'm going to play through it, at least in sections, and highlight the things that I think are important. One thing I'm going to try to do is try to keep it as much in position playing as I can to avoid needless tones lingering in the air. Anyways, also I'm going to hold my bow, at least for the first part, because right before 17, you have a very quick arco coming up and you'll never be able to get it without making noise. Okay, so here's bases loaded. Here's the first section. Two, three, four. Okay, in that section, I mostly stayed to second position. I did have to make a couple of changes in section 25, the third measure in, measure 28, you have to go to third position, and it's marked clearly so that you can get that high E, and then shift back where the 4 is to second position. Now I would suggest for the A, go back to third position with your 4th finger on the D string. Now to first position with your 2nd finger on the F and then your 4th finger on the F sharp, and that will allow you to play this mostly in first position. Now you got to shift to third, shifting back to half position, and the fun little bliss. Okay, the next section's arco. It's going to be kind of the same thing, except now we have those divises at 40. And at 40, I'm going to suggest that the person playing the top note plays both top notes. You're going to set your finger on F natural, 4th finger on F natural, 2nd finger on B, and the way you do that is you reinforce your 4th finger with your 3rd finger, and you reinforce your 2nd finger with your 1st finger. And you're going to have an interval of an open 5th in the next measure, and just glide it right into the next one. Okay, and moving on, it looks fairly simple. Here's 45. Okay, now we're finally into the next section, and this is going to be kind of a laid-back swing, kind of a walking thing. You can probably put your bow down for a little bit of this. Just be careful with it, and I'll play it. Shift. Need the bow. Okay, the next section is just a walking bass line. Shift up. next section, someone is going to have the privilege of playing the upper octave. My suggestion for this is rather than go between, start right up here at the octave. Then you can keep the whole thing in one position. Okay, so it doesn't say arco, but I'm assuming it is arco since it has two down bows and there's a tremolo there. So I would write arco in there, and you're going to continue playing arco right into the jazz part. Okay, and I think this is a kind of a fun place to actually do the double stops, because you just have an open D string and then the A-A-B-A is just traveling over that. And so get the accents in. If you want to divide it, you can, but I think it'll sound tighter if you don't. And then, of course, we have the walking line that comes in again. It doesn't say pizzicato, although it looks like it ought to be, but your next pizzicato is actually at 112. So I guess you're going to play this arco. Etc. We all know what the boogie woogie thing sounds like. As long as you play it together, it should be very cool. And then finally at 112, you're going to be trading fours. You're going to be taking turns playing parts of this bass solo, and you can do it by stem up and stem down. And you can see where the first four measures, the person with the stems up is playing the solo, and the rests are on the bottom, and then that reverses. So it's pizzicato. It's going to be this. So this is 112. I'll just play the whole thing, and you can divide that up. And then you're both in it all together. By the way, I think I probably didn't pay attention to the key signature there, but you can. I'll play a little bit later. Here's 124, and this is what's going to take you out.